Well, I tell you what, if game one today is any indication of the way the rest of this week is going to go in Nashville, buckle up because it has been fun. What an outstanding first game today inside Bridgestone Arena here in Nashville, Tennessee. And we've got another game coming your way right now. The Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M Aggies in what should be a terrific game, an incredibly important game.
And #1 in offensive rebound percentage. As long as they don't turn it over, they're going to get multiple shots at the basket.
Aggies in white, Longhorns in burnt orange, and it's Texas with Tramon Mark getting the first possession of the afternoon.
Tramon Mark has been doing a lot of the ball handling for Texas in this tournament. You'll see more of that in this game.
These two teams met twice during the regular season, both early, both in January. The Aggies won the first one by 20 in College Station. A steal here by Manny Obaseki. And out of bounds is it. A&M was up 22 early in the second half, and Trey Johnson said, not on my watch. The phenom freshman, number 20, scored 24 in the second half, 30 in the game as the Longhorns won by 1.
We're going to see a lot of different defensive looks from Texas A&M. They can switch. They are very active, and they love to force turnovers in difficult possessions.
The double on Kaluma. They get out of it. Now Jordan Pope at the shot clock at 3. A block by Hayden Hefner. Pope gets it back. Got the rim, but it's down to Wade Taylor.
Wade Taylor, the fourth, has had a great career. What a pass.
And a bucket and one for Henry Coleman.
Just one-handed with the left, almost a look-away pass to get it to Henry Coleman. Just a great look. How about that? He just whizzed it past the ears of 3 or 4 Texas defenders.
And Coleman will lay it in for the first bucket of the game. Wade Taylor, the fourth. Your first team All-SEC this year in this league. And the fadeaway by Johnson, and back comes Taylor. And Mark with a good defense kept his feet and took it away from him. Mark, what a pass, and Zarek Onyema with a slam.
Well, you'd better be prepared.
Bodies flying, and he is sitting on the Texas bench right now. Obaseki will try another one and hit it.
Although this is not a consistent shooting,
they won. In the game where they went 12 for 23, they lost.
Well, they can't offensive rebound the mates.
That's true. A tough shot for Trey Johnson, and we may say that a few times today. Trey Johnson and Wade Taylor the fourth may be the two most prolific tough shot makers in this conference.
And that's saying something.
Yeah. Obaseki now with a mark on him. So many good matchups in this game. He slips inside, in and out, but he draws the foul.
Boy, what a beautiful that he makes it.
You know, one of the things that Mark with the game-winning shot after the Aggies kind of refused to let Johnson. Solomon Washington in as well.
Solomon Washington, an outstanding athlete.
Julian Larry in off the Texas bench, lays it in. Tom Hart. Way to go, Tom. Our friend Tom Hart doing research on that. Of course, Mark's played at Houston and Arkansas and now in Austin, and he's just got a knack for making the big shots as Anderson Garcia knocks down a 3.
Against Kentucky.
A&M has had a great year. A lot of big wins. Johnson a threat from anywhere, including there, and he gets it to go.
Well, Zurich Phelps fouled him, but I'm sure Trey Johnson happy.
The rim and down to Garcia. Taylor trying again, and he gets it to go.
Well, there's no sense reaching in, just throw. Great young man.
Let's go to Jess for more.
Coach Buzz Williams says that
in front, keeping his chest on the ball handle.
Mark for 3. Boy, every rebound is a battle right now, and that battle was won by Kent. And it gets the Longhorns a bucket as Pope lays it in. Gets on the glass for A&M. Kent the spin and the left-handed finish.
Boy, nice play. It looked like he might lose the ball, but just spun to that left hand and got it off the glass. I think playing in the middle of the floor.
And Mark, who yesterday played off the ball but played on the ball a lot as well, and really helped them get their stuff set up.
What a pass.
Beautiful bounce pass inside. The assist to Mark on the lay-in for Shedrick.
Really good patience, and Caden Shedrick did a good job at changing the angle. He twisted that ball screen, and really good patience by Tremont Mark.
Phelps will pull up and bury a three. Hope almost lost the handle. The Longhorns going to stretch with Trey Johnson on the bench right now. He's ready to check into the next whistle. Kent just forcing the... Kent at the line. 2 years at Bradley, 2 at Indiana State. Missed the first 8 games. Obaseki was in early, but Kent makes tough shot in transition. It bounces out to Obaseki.
Well, that was more of a throw.
Yeah. Shot put from about 17 feet away.
But it led to a long rebound. They get back.
Obaseki hanging on the baseline. It'll go.
Really been taken away by Mark.
Shedrick got a hand on it. They got numbers. Kaluma. Pryor. It'll go.
Pryor took the contact and still made the finish.
At least one. Again, Mark running a lot of the offense. Shot clock running down again. He can't shake Carter. Now he gets a screen to help him get free.
Really nice job by Onyema to screen off Henry Coleman. Henry Coleman was the one that took out Carter. He just pushed Coleman right into Carter.
Coleman just right into the chest of Onyema, who defended him and then came down with a rebound. Kaluma. That was gorgeous.
Well, that's one way to score on Texas A&M. Job for Texas.
A&M has missed 16 shots. They have 2 offensive rebounds. On the season, they get 42% of their misses. #1 in the nation. Johnson into some trouble, finds Kaluma, who scores again.
Well, Kaluma did a nice job of cutting in from the left wing, just presented himself when there were 2 on the ball, double teaming Trey Johnson.
Texas with a 7-point win over Vanderbilt yesterday and up 7 on favored A&M here today. Ooh, Onyema pleading his case, feeling that Taylor just slipped.
Floor quickly.
Wade Taylor, the 4th at the line, hits the front end for the... Not the biggest guy in the world, 6 foot 180, but boy, he plays bigger than that in the sense that you can feel his confidence when you watch the Aggies play ball.
Oh yeah, he's a great player. But there's a lot of room between 6 feet and biggest guy in the world.
Boy, more and more Tremont Mark handling the ball for the Longhorns here these last couple of days, and he's got his 2nd field goal of the day.
Well, he's a shot creator for himself, but he can also see over the defense. So to have him in running the point is a good thing.
Taylor a great pass, Coleman the extra one, and Pharrell Payne will be at the line when we...
What is boosting Texas's chances to win this game and basically seal?
And Payne missed both free throws.
What a block. Talk about all leather. That was fabulous.
8 blocks in the game now, 5 for the Aggies, 3 for the Horns. Payne. Ooh, a foul is called on Kaluma. Rodney Terry doesn't like it. And so far they have done that today. And Payne right back to the line. 1 of 2.
Wonderful block out by Arthur Kaluma on Payne. He just locked him to the floor.
Texas doing the hard things very well at the defensive end here today. Kaluma, it will count.
Driver, but takes those long strides. He has a lot of timing drives, and he can spin back.
He had 34 points against Auburn this year, back on the 7th of January. Crossover by Phelps, hangs and hits.
Took the contact by Jason Kent on the vertical contest. But one of the very few times that Texas has allowed a straight line drive.
Mark. And he is fouled by, the foul went on Wade Taylor IV, not Garcia.
Now remember how important the last 2 minutes. Wide open shot for Trey Johnson. That was a big one.
2 for 8 so far today, but again capable of going off at any moment. Garcia will try one and hit.
That's his second 3 of the game, I believe.
And A&M's 4th. Texas has just 1. That by Johnson.
Well, if I'm Texas, I continue to attack and attack in that middle third. Here comes Kaluma.
And Kent.
No, they're going to use Kent.
Yep. Nice pass. Yep. Pope in the corner. Give all the credit on that one to Tremont Mark. Oh, I guess Pope. Garcia's got it. Got it again. And it's out to Phelps with 10 on the shot clock. Phelps a drive, scoops it up and in.
Boy, Texas just gave up middle. And talk about a straight line drive that got him all the way to the other side of the basket. That was a terrific drive by Zurich Phelps.
And the Longhorns can hold it for the last shot of the half.
Well, that middle ball screen has been really good to Texas, using Jason Kent as a screener.
10 seconds.
And here it comes again.
Mark goes the other way. Pope gets it off. And that'll bring the first half to a close with the 13 seed. The Texas Longhorns leading the number 5 seed, Texas A&M.
On the boards.
Just thank you. Usually the more chaotic a game is, the more it seems to favor the Aggies. We'll see how they respond here in the second half.
Yeah, but you don't want your offense to be chaotic. And when Buzz Williams says our offense has to help our defense, it means run better offense so you're not giving up runouts. You're not giving up transition.
How about Anderson Garcia with his 3rd 3 of the game?
I'm not sure he's ever had 3 threes in a game.
Shooting 33% from 3 on the season, 3 for 3 here today. And it is indeed the first time he has made 3 threes in a game. Mark will try one. And he got fouled by Manny Obaseki on a 3-point attempt.
And is perhaps out of character as Texas A&M was.
And he hits the 3rd.
Often there as an offensive rebounder. Nobody put a body on him. But Anderson Garcia set that little screen essentially with his back to the half-court line. That allowed him a run-up.
What a drive and finish there by Mark.
This looks more like Texas A&M.
Taylor to Hefner. Hefner to Garcia. Another 3, his 4th of the game.
That's a foul.
Yeah, bump there by Garcia, no call. Johnson can't finish. Here comes Taylor. And a foul called on Pope.
There's no question that was a foul, but I can't believe the one that was committed at the other
Of Rodney Terry.
and right in front of the official. He went to Wade Taylor after that play when he saw that Jordan Pope.
Obaseki has gone to the bench, and Garcia as well. Boy, I mean, how many guys in America even take that shot, never mind make it?
And that was really good defense by Jordan last year. Just a terror on the glass. Nobody could block him out.
Taylor, nice feed into Coleman, knocked away though by Aniema. Kendall Weaver's checked back in and is fouled. Several weeks with a groin injury, returned for the last game of the regular season. He, as much as anybody, can impact a game even if he doesn't score.
He is just a
Tipped around but gathered in by Mark.
Don't like that shot. Not a pass being made.
Can Trey Johnson get himself going? Oh, a beautiful pass and the slam by Kaluma.
Well, he got the screen from Onyema. He engaged Henry Coleman. And that allowed Kaluma to sneak in on the baseline. Beautiful feed. by Trey Johnson, but that on Yemis.
Find the open teammate.
And I think it's.
And Zurich Phelps splits a pair, but another offensive rebound. It's Washington. Air ball by Phelps. And a foul. Johnson deep in the corner. Trying to dribble out of trouble. Finds Kaluma.
Good help by Zurich Phelps.
Johnson underneath to lay it in.
And how about that presence to just back up when he caught? He's too far into the basket, just backed into Anderson Garcia and created that angle.
Deep one by Taylor, and it goes.
He is conscience free, isn't he?
And that's already 6 in the half on the Aggies to just 2 on the Longhorns. Johnson finds the open man. Weaver for 3.
Well, you praise the passing ability and the willingness.
Rebound down to Phelps, and he's pushing. Wide open Obaseki. 4-3. Aggies back on top.
Well, who said the Aggies couldn't shoot? They are last in the league in three-point percentage, and they're 9 of 19 in this one.
Mark. Oh, the follow by Weaver. Obaseki stops on a dime, spins and misses. Weaver the rebound. Johnson pulls up in transition, and he knew it. Another one where he's going back down the floor before the ball goes through the net.
Boy, and give Weaver credit for putting down the floor and get something easy. Take it right away, and Texas just did that.
Garcia banging with Kent and foul.
Which one?
And he'll be at the line when we come back. Kendall Weaver. Made the second, and it's a 2-point game. Court to get it over. Mark doing more and more of the quarterbacking for the Longhorns, who, by the way, this is only their 4th game all year where everybody has been healthy. Off the glass, beautiful touch by Johnson. Shedrick, good D. Out to C.J. Wilcher, the best shooter that the Aggies have. No disrespect to Anderson Garcia, what he's done today. Obaseki behind the back, into the paint and the slam. Wow.
Pharrell Payne just screened off the helps and resolute in running their offense and getting what they want. And really attacking switches.
Johnson fake. Freed himself for a 3, and he is heating up.
Boy, that fake got Manny Obaseki.
He did not upgrade it to a flagrant 1.
This whole game's been a flagrant 1.
Taylor.
Oh,
that's going to count.
How did he make that? What a beautiful move with this.
The Stars are starting to play lies of him, and he's now got 188 points in 11 career games in this tournament.
With Tremont Mark with that left-hand drive, but Anderson Garcia, I thought he went into him. That was contact created by the defense. I didn't think it was straight up and down.
And Shedrick makes the front end.
Their paint and scoring in the Aggies' paint.
And Twin to boost their tournament resume. Boy, Taylor got rid of it in a hurry. Mark the tip to Weaver.
Well, that didn't take Taylor very long from catch to release.
Mark, Shedrick and knocked away, but a foul called on Garcia. Back to the line for the Horns. How about Mark the drive?
Well, he got fouled.
Tipped around by almost everybody and controlled by Johnson. Mark in the corner. 4-3. Well, Texas and the Aggies know they're going to get a very good seed, but for them it's about maybe improving it, but trying to win a conference tournament here in Nashville as it's laid in by Henry Coleman III.
I'm not sure Zurich Phelps shouldn't have gotten an assist on that. You just get it off the glass and let your teammates go rebound it. Well, only 2 turnovers in this game for Texas. They have taken great care of the ball. That zone look. Keep penetrating it.
There's the third turnover. Tremont Mark thought he got grabbed, and then he reaches in and commits the foul. Play tomorrow. Here's a look at what the officials were reviewing during the break. Watch that. And they decided?
Flagrant one. So it'll be 2 shots in the ball for Texas A&M. Jace Carter will take the 2 shots.
It'll be a flagrant 1 foul assessed to number 12, red.
Job of it. The question now for Texas, how long do you sit Tremont Mark?
Mark has been so important as the lead guard. Jordan Pope is in there now, and he's done a ton of it this year. So has Julian Larry. But Texas has been going with kind of a different scheme, and now a foul on Pope.
Wade Taylor, the fourth, is so
bound and determined to get to the line. And as you say, five-point game.
You can screen it, you can penetrate it. You have to get into the lane on this.
Pope trying, forced it up, draws a foul.
The best thing about that penalty.
Now Texas playing basketball. 7 Eastern back here on the SEC network. 1 of 2, 6-point game. Weaver given the assignment of guarding Taylor. Washington is fouled.
Just got tripped up. These screens are being
with 4 fouls. You just saw Tremont Mark moments ago pick up his 4. They're just under 70%. Rebound Garcia. Good help by Weaver, and he's got it. And a foul. And it's number 4 on Weaver.
And for Texas A&M, 87%. That's 4th in the Southeastern Conference.
Johnson, short, knocked around, and a hold is called. I think it's going against A&M. Decided to put Tremont Mark back into the game with 4 fouls.
My sense is
grimacing a bit coming up the court. Look at this one. Way deep for Johnson, and Carter skies for the rebound.
Well, you love the confidence, but that's not the shot that Texas needed right there.
Now Jordan Pope called for the foul. That'll be number 4 on him.
But how about these will be 11 and this matchup that Texas A&M has been playing, but you're going to see him
here in Nashville. Big second-round game. Weaver lost it. It's still in play, and he hit it. How did he do that? I don't think that's how Rodney Terry drew it up.
That hit the top of the backboard and bounced to him. What an alert play by Kendall Weaver.
The presence of mind and the athleticism. Zurich Phelps, too strong off the glass. Coleman cleans it up.
Well, you can't have 2 guys sit.
The rebound to Garcia.
And Garcia smartly gives it to Wade Taylor.
And Taylor has it blocked by Johnson, but count the basket. A goaltending call, and they are going to have a look at it.
I mean, it was right in wing.
Taylor, the closest Aggie to it. All marks so far. Great cut, great extra pass, and Shedrick couldn't finish.
Boy, what a beautiful cut by Arthur Kaluma from the right corner.
Aggies looking for the lead. Taylor, no. Long rebound to Coleman.
Yet another offensive rebound for Coleman.
A block by Weaver.
But he just caught it. What a play.
He has been out there for a long time just for the defense and the little intangible plays that he makes. Inside 2 minutes. Mark, the drive. And a hold drilled underneath on Anderson Garcia.
Helped. He got a piece of it first, but that was an excellent play by Kendall Weaver.
Make it 8 for 8.
Oh, that has been clutch. Still a one-possession game.
Wade Taylor IV with the ball. 23 points, 19 of them in the second half. And again, he is as good as it gets at drawing fouls.
Line than anywhere else. So getting fouled is a big play in this game.
Especially when the guy. And 13 for 14 today.
He's been just clutch in the second half.
Trying to will them to a victory. Can Texas hang on and get a huge W for them?
It may not be the shot here, but the offensive rebound opportunity.
10 to shoot. Mark bounced away, got it back. Still time, and Weaver is fouled.
Kendall Weaver shoots under 60% from the foul.
One of two, and it's a two-point game. Wilcher in the game for the Aggies, their best three-point shooter. Good defense by Kent to keep Phelps from going baseline, and Buzz Williams will use his again. And here he comes. A three for Wilcher. Yes!
Wilcher came right through that elevator screen, faced the basket, and drilled it.
The grad transfer from Nebraska to inbound to Mark. Here we go. Coleman over to help. Shedrick to Kaluma. 10 to shoot. Kaluma drives and hits. What a play by Arthur Kaluma.
Right down the lane line.
And he will. It's a two-point game. Coleman. Strong to the rim and a chance for three.
Boy, just a beautiful play. Looking for the handoff. Everybody worried about Wade Taylor IV and 10% free throw shooter.
Around and out. Rodney Terry is telling them to call a timeout when Mark gets it over, and they will. And they will have a chance to set something up for the final. Into Mark. Phelps guarding him. Johnson on the wing. And he'll let the clock run down a few more seconds. Pope. Back to Mark. Got to get it going now. Mark, a little push off. The shot is short. And we are going to overtime here in Nashville.
Why not? This overtime period, I'm going right at Tremont Mark.
And we've got a foul right off the jump here, and it's on Trey Johnson.
Yeah, he just pushed Manny Obaseki. Totally unnecessary.
And if it matters for the Longhorns, this is Obaseki.
Here comes Payne for the high screen.
They get the ball out of Taylor's hands. Wow. Obaseki for three. His third of the game, and he's got 17 points.
I think you got to get something going to the basket here, Dan. Obaseki's got 4.
Mark is trying. Gets by him, and there is a foul call, and it is Obaseki. A throw shooter.
He is.
Still lots of time.
That high middle ball screen has been awfully good to Texas A&M. And here comes Payne.
Shedrick, the switch, gets back. Taylor going to work. Great rebound by Pope. Saves it, but overthrew Johnson.
Well, he's in such a hurry. And Jordan Pope has done a great job on the glass. Another outstanding rebound, but just in too much of a hurry to get down court. So few turnovers, but that was a costly one.
90 seconds remain. Oh, what a break. Tipped away, but the Aggies got it back. No shot. No shot. A timeout was called.
Dangerous after he inbounds it.
The lob off the rim, and Kaluma's got it for Texas.
That was not a risk worth taking in my view.
Maybe looking for the element of surprise, but they could not connect. Mark driving. Swings it into the corner. Pope. Yes! And it's a one-point game.
Another great pass.
It's like Phelps and Payne and Wilcher in off the bench for huge minutes here in overtime. Into the final minute.
Vermont Mark guarding Wade Taylor IV. They're using him as a screener.
Phelps into the chest of Mark. He lost it, and Kaluma's got it.
Well,
Texas can take the lead.
Payne was right there to grab that, but he got pushed in the back by Shedrick. No call.
The Horns do have a timeout, and Rodney Terry will use it. A huge turnover, and so if there's a tie-up, they would retain possession. Instead of Mark, it's Johnson initiating the play now.
Got the switch, so he's going against Coleman.
Gets it off, can't hit it, and the rebound comes down to Payne, and he's fouled.
A blockout situation that's imperative.
One of two. 2-point game, 19.7 to go. Here come the Horns. Mark using the Johnson screen. 7 seconds. Into Shedrick, who's wide open. Now Taylor gets it off, and we need more basketball.
Caden Shedrick.
Coleman and Shedrick, and it's Texas ball. First double overtime game of the SEC tournament in 11 years. Johnson over Coleman. He hits.
Just the step back in the corner. He got the mismatch off the switch. That left Hefner on Shedrick, and Shedrick just cleared the area.
17 now for Trey Johnson. Taylor going right at Mark, and again, great defense. Boy, and again, Mark is on Taylor. So Rodney Terry taking a calculated risk. He wants his best perimeter defender on Taylor, even though he's got 4 fouls. Coleman the follow to tie it.
Another opportunity where Texas sends.
Shot clock's down to 5. Mark needs some help, and they turn it over. And Taylor misses the layup, but he does get fouled.
He went right into Trey Johnson, and Johnson was trying.
Boy, he looks like, just count him.
Yeah, just count him and let's go. Let's move on.
Who will initiate the play for Texas? Pope. Mark gets it off. It hits.
What a great rip the shot.
Boy, Mark's got to be careful, trying to reach around, poke the ball away again. He's playing with 4, and he is done. He is done. A huge loss. 5 players have an out. He could do it with his eyes closed.
How do you know he didn't?
25 points in the second half and OTs for Taylor. Pope at the point. Julian Larry is the Longhorn who has come into the game with Mark fouling out. Pope somehow gets it to Johnson, who hits. What a play!
Boy, everybody on the penetration was below the foul line for Texas A&M, and that left Trey Johnson wide open, even though it was deep.
The tip out by Payne, and the Aggies have another possession.
Boy, how good is Texas A&M at tipping that ball out? It's remarkable. They can't grab it, they keep it alive.
They now have 17 offensive rebounds in the game.
Make it 18.
Taylor. Carter in the corner. Back to Phelps. They've still got time to set something up. Phelps for 3. And Johnson wraps it up for the Longhorns.
Oh, these guys have to be exhausted.
Yeah, I was just saying, what a gutty performance by both teams here today.
And it's not just the amount of time, it's the physical beating they put on each other.
Pope the step back. It goes! Jordan Pope has made 2 huge plays. The pass to Johnson and then that bucket. Timeout, Buzz. Wilcher into Payne. Phelps to the elbow. Way short. Payne is fouled.
Well, at least they didn't let him complete the play. And Pharrell Payne is not a great free throw shooter. Obviously, Pope going the other way.
Made the second 3-point game. Larry to inbound. First job is get it over. And a foul even before he got into the front court. So Julian Larry will be going to the free throw. Conley knocks down. One of 2. Don't need a 3, but they do need a pretty quick score. And Buzz Williams decides to use his last timeout.
Yeah, didn't like what he was seeing.
And 49.5 minutes of basketball so far. Carter has to run it down to keep it in bounds.
Boy, terrific job by Jordan Pope to take away Wilcher.
Jace Carter, a 23% three-point shooter. Makes it a 1-point game.
Just unbelievable, the performances A&M has had.
And an errant pass. Oh, Shedrick might have saved the day for the Longhorns by racing into the corner before that ball.
How clutch is.
Amazing. 10 for 10. 3-point game. Taylor gets it off. Missed it. Pope's got it. And they have to foul. And the Texas bench getting more and more excited by the moment. Percent.
And I'd stay up just to make it a little bit longer for Texas A&M to get it up court.
10 seconds. 5-point game. The heave almost went. Kaluma's got it. And they're going to let it go. That's the end of it. The Texas Longhorns pick up a win that could vault them into the NCAA tournament. They beat the 5 seed Texas A&M 94-89 in double overtime. and they advance on to the quarterfinals, where they will take on Tennessee tomorrow.
How do you pick a hero in this one? So many Longhorns